Hello, Pisces, and welcome to you guys' love reading. Today we will be touching on past love, present love, and future love, Pisces. All right, so let's get started with the Soul's Journey Lesson Oracle cards. It is currently thundering here where I am at, so hopefully you guys can still hear me. I did close the windows. Okay, so let's get started. So Pisces, how are you guys doing? Let these cards tell the story. All right, so at the bottom of the deck, you guys have surrender. And it says, I can release my need to control. Okay, so when it comes to love and you guys are some of you guys may be dealing with some control issues. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you want to be in charge all the time. Maybe you don't want to necessarily, compromise when it comes to your relationship. Okay, so what your soul is saying is that I can release my need to control. So surrender. 111 on the clock. Well, damn. Hold on. Make sure these is in the correct. Oh, these all crazy. All right, so then you guys have peace, and it says, I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. Controlling is definitely a negative energy, Pisces. And in order for you guys to have peace in you guys' relationship, you're going to have to surrender, and you're going to have to lose that control and find peace in order for you to have harmony in your relationship. I'm not saying you got to do whatever such and such say or anything like that, you know what I'm saying? But it kind of seems like, Pisces, you are the one, you know what I'm saying, that's trying to want everybody to do what it is that you say. You know what I'm saying? Beat to your drum, okay? All right. What else? What else for Pisces? See how these cards come out. Because I swear I shuffled these cards good and they all crazy right now. So that lets me know some of you guys probably have been dealing with some interesting things when it comes to you guys' relationship. But let's just see what comes out. All right, so at the bottom, you guys have abundance. It was kind of like in the reverse. Yeah, these cards are crazy. It was kind of like in the reverse, but I'm going to put it in the correct position. And it says, I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in the physical reality. It's a little interesting because what I'm picking up on is kind of like I could do whatever because you are a limitless being. I kind of feel like when your relationship is more like I can do whatever I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Hate it or love it. I'm Pisces. That's kind of like the energy that I'm getting right now for you guys, which is a little different because look, see, I just cut them cards. Relationships. And it says, I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. So that's a little different energy than I'm used to when it comes to Pisces. Most Pisces that I usually connect with are more humble, more settled. But it's like I have like a little fiery energy for the Pisces that's kind of coming through right now. Okay, which is different. Okay, but anyway, yeah, so that's what we're talking about. We're talking about your relationship, Pisces, and it's definitely coming through. So what Spirit is saying is that you need to surround people that serves your highest good when it comes to your relationship. So maybe you've been around some people, you know what I'm saying, that wasn't necessarily for you, you know what I'm saying, and that could have been why maybe Pisces turned it up a little bit. Like, I'm not gonna do what you say. I'm gonna do what I want to do. You know, something to that extent. Creator, can I get a little bit more insight on Pisces when it comes to their love relationship regarding their soul? 2 more cards, please, for Pisces. So we got this one first, this one, and then we have this one, which is also face down, so I know it's the right card. And then at the bottom of the deck, you guys got trust. Okay? And it says, I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Okay? So we'll put it here and set this over here, Pisces. All right. So trust, peace, envy, regret. So here's the crazy thing about it. Remember, I said these cards was a little crazy, right? So trust is in the correct position, but you guys got you guys got regret, and it's in the reverse, right? So I'm feeling like you guys don't regret a certain type of way that you guys moved in a certain type of relationship because it's in the reverse. So you don't regret it. You know what I'm saying? You don't really, yeah, this is some different type of energy. Also, Pisces, you guys have envy, and it's also in the reverse. Like, I don't envy nobody. This is me. This is this is Pisces. This is who I am. This is crazy. And then remember, we had peace earlier, early on when I had shuffled the cards. And then let me see. It is also in the reverse, and it says, "I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy." You know what I'm saying? And even though you don't have no regrets, you know what I'm saying? Even though you're not envying anybody when it comes to your love situation, there's still something that you're holding on to, Pisces, that you're not really ready to release. It could be that controlling aspect. It could be a lot of different things, but it's something when it comes to you guys, this relationship, this new type of energy that I'm picking up on. You know what I'm saying? You aren't ready to release something, and in order for you guys to have peace and harmony in your relationship, you're gonna have to. You're gonna have to. It is what it is, at this point in time. And with trust being right here, I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. And it's almost like right now, Pisces, with the way the cards is coming out, maybe you don't really. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that you guys may have to work on. Like, this is definitely a different type of energy. I am so used to Pisces being just so humbled and grateful, and I don't know what this is. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Spirit, when it comes to Pisces in relationships, what do you want Pisces to know? At the bottom of the deck, we have snow, and it talks about jealousy, sadness, death, negative emotions, isolation, loneliness, and withdrawal. Okay, so now I'm feeling like with this being here, I could be talking to a Pisces who's probably, you know what I'm saying, not really connected to anyone right now and okay with that. You know what I'm saying? To some certain extent, with snow being right here. But once I cut the deck, we got get better. Embrace change to unlock your full potential. You see what I'm saying? Maybe I'm talking to a Pisces who's finding themselves going inside hermit mode, trying to find their own self, and with it gets better. It gets better. That lets me know that there will be a change, whether you're going to be ready for it or not, Pisces. So that's what Spirit wants you to know. Well, that was a small one. You get better still at the bottom of the deck. That was a very small shuffle, but that's what I got. And then you got let it be. Interesting. Embrace the journey with open arms, trusting in the universe. Trusting in the universe to lead you towards your greatest fulfillment. Remember, people who served you for your greater good, that came out again. 9/11 on the clock. That came out again. So this is very vital to whoever it is that I'm connecting with. This is very vital when it comes to your love relationships. Sometimes in order for us to find out the people who serves our greater good when it comes to relationships, we have to understand the energy of the type of people that we attract as well, Pisces. Okay, that was that. That was the 3 cuts. Okay, here we go. What else, Spirit, would you like Pisces to know? See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? One more card. This is crazy. Okay. Mm. Look at here. Look at here, Pisces. Look what we got. I want to put this one at the top. It's in the reverse, but I want to put it at the top for some reason and set these down here. Okay, let's talk about what's at the bottom of the deck. Most people read this at the end, but at the bottom of the deck, Pisces, you have conflict within a relationship. Listen to others more, okay? Wealth over relationship, okay? So remember, I was saying that I'm connected with a Pisces who is dealing with a situation where my way or the highway or someone who's single, you know what I'm saying, because of the situation that they were in. So you guys have conflict within a relationship. This is what we're talking about. We're talking about your relationship, Pisces, okay? So there is some issues, okay? Whether this was past, current, whatever. There is some issues, okay? Maybe some of you guys have already walked away from a situation. But this is what Spirit has for you guys, and it's a lot. You guys got worth the effort. Embrace challenges and opportunities. Go for growth. Knowing your dedication will lead you towards reward and discovery. So change is coming out, challenges is coming out, and new opportunities for growth. So whomever I'm connecting with, you're gonna have to change. You know what I'm saying? And what they're saying, what Spirit wants you to know is it's worth the effort. With worth the effort being right here, you will get rewards for your dedication and discovery. Now listen, right next to it, you got the moon card. And we all know that Pisces is represented by the moon. So that's how I definitely know that I'm talking to you, Pisces, all right? So you guys are dealing with some things, but peep this. It says, holding on to fears and secrets, feeling haunted. You know what I'm saying? Unreachable goals, untrapped shaded side. So once again, it's really calling Pisces out. And like I said, this is definitely a different energy than I'm used to picking up on. But it's calling you guys out. Somebody is stuck on themselves to a certain extent, for lack of a better word. But then you guys have liberate. It talks about release the chains of the past and dance to the rhythm of the possibilities. Okay, there are opportunities out there and worth the effort, but you have to figure that out. But with this holding on to fears and secrets and feeling haunted, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. It's the moon. Worth the effort. Liberty. Now, over here, Pisces, we have inventor, and it says risk taker, related to your physical world. Intuitive, we all know that Pisces are very intuitive, you know what I'm saying? It talks about repairer, fixer, builder. Something is not quite right, and you are capable. It's like somebody is being rebellious just because you can. Just because you can. This is not Pisces energy. What is wrong with y'all? We have Mercury right here, and it talks about quick action. It talks about adaptable, wise, clearer. You see what I'm saying? Quick-witted, intellectual. Okay. Process information clearly. Process information clearly is right above the moon card. We know what the moon card represents for Pisces. It's like trickery, illusions, you know what I'm saying? Like things that messes with our head, that makes it hard for us to figure out what is what, you know what I'm saying? And it kind of seems like that's what some of you guys are in the type of energy right now, Pisces. Then you guys have exploring, and it says explore the unknown and walk a new path together. Walk a new path together. Not alone, because what we're talking about is a relationship, Pisces. Exploring. exploring the unknown and walking a new path together. This is what Spirit wants you guys to know. So it almost feels like somebody in the process of messing up a good thing just because they can. Why? I don't even understand why. This is crazy to me. What is this card? Snuffed candle. Deadlines, man, running out of time, wasting time, what is this? Procrastination, ending of a life phase, new life phase. Okay, so whatever this situation is that got you guys in a rut of feeling outside of yourself, man, time is wasting and you're procrastinating. You are procrastinating, and I'm still getting the energy because I can. I don't even know why. This is crazy. Snuffed candle. You do have a new life phase coming. Whether that new life phase be good or whether that new life phase be bad, this is simply up to you, Pisces. This is crazy. I am not used to this type of energy for Pisces at all. Lord, is it the rain? Is it the rain and the thunder? Shit. All right, so that's what Spirit wants you guys to know. I'm going to put these cards to the side. Okay. Let's see when it comes to activating love, okay, for Pisces in general. So when it talks about activating love, it says gratitude. You fully appreciate the invaluable lesson that life lovingly presents to you. Gratitude. And that's the crazy thing. I'm feeling like right now, you're not having any gratitude, Pisces. That's how I'm feeling. Especially with, like, I can do what I want to do. I'm Pisces when I want to do it. I'm feeling like you guys aren't having any gratitude. And in order to activate love, these are my love activation cards. This is right here at the bottom of the deck. This is what needs to happen, Pisces. All right, let's cut the deck. Trust. You got trust coming out again. Trust. You have a strong connection to your soul's loving voice and have faith in your intuition. Didn't I just say Pisces intuition is most of the time on point when this moon card ain't affecting y'all the way of y'all thinking? So you got trust coming out in the soul's journey lesson oracle cards. Then you got trust coming out in the way to activate love. What's wrong? Who did it? Who did it, Pisces? Who did it? Who got you rebelling right now? Being rebellious right now? Who did it? To activate love for Pisces, can I get 2 cards? Or can I get 1? Shit. Thank you. Peep. Cooperation is at the bottom of the deck. Over here, we got peacefulness. You got peace right here in the reverse. Let me turn it around. Peace. I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. Right now, you ain't trying to do that. To activate love, peacefulness. You recognize the balance. You recognize the balance, and kindness and love bring calmness to your soul. That's the thing. Something is unbalanced right now with you guys, Pisces. That's what it is. That moon is really messing with y'all on some type of level. So I get it. But peacefulness. You recognize that balance, kindness, and love bring calmness to the soul. Calmness to the soul, because ain't none of this calmness up here. Then we got cooperation, and it talks about in your quest to manifest the energy of love, you realize that every person in experience has value. Let me read that to you again. Cooperation. In your quest to manifest the energy of love, you realize that every person in experience has value. Has value. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, and then we have acceptance. We have acceptance. You are ready to release control of a situation or people and love and embrace the rhythm of life. Are you ready to release that control? Because I don't know. Because in order for you to do that, you're going to have to accept that you're not right in a situation. So are you really ready to do that, Pisces? I want to just put it right here because it's all green. And then we got loyalty. Loyalty. I'm going to just leave it right there. I'm not, because I don't put all these cards on this table. But you got loyalty right there, Pisces. All right, here we go. Now, let's see what got Pisces feeling some type of way, period. These are the Island Time Wellness cards. And we're going to talk about past love for Pisces, all right? So at the bottom of the deck, we got date. And it says meeting someone new, dating, getting back out there, plan, set a date, all right? So this is at the bottom of the deck. So more than likely, you was already over something and you jumped into another situation with somebody. And let's see what had happened. Girl talk. Time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You dated, but ultimately at the end, you still ended up being single for whatever reason. You went on dates. Talk to your girlfriends, you guys about the stuff too. Why things didn't go right or whatever the case may be. But you did get out there and you did date. That's it. What's at the bottom? Seduction, attraction, flirting, date. Yeah, hooking up. Yeah, third party interference. Okay? So some of y'all was out here a little bit. Some of y'all was out here a little bit. Just a little bit. Healthy choices. See what I'm saying? Healthy choices. Making healthy choices in love and in life. Self-love, self-care, and being happier. Y'all was just out here doing y'all thing. Y'all wasn't making healthy choices in the past. You know what I'm saying? In this past relationship, situationship, dating, maybe not dating the right people, meeting the right people. That's probably why you ended up single in the first place and feeling how you do now. Okay, so this is what we got. We got Axe. We got Axe, right? But it's in the reverse. And it talks about breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, and abandonment. But it's in the reverse. So it's like you don't break up and separation, stop the pattern. It's like you don't want to stop the pattern that you're in. You know what I'm saying? Silent treatment. No, you ain't giving nobody the silent treatment. Abandonment. No, you're not abandoning nobody. Breakup and separation. This is when it comes to the past, like I said, somebody is still holding on to a past situation. Even though you may not physically be there, Pisces, mentally and emotionally, you still stuck. So, like I said, who did it? Who did it? And got you moving like you moving. Listen, Axe is in the reverse, right? But look, right next to it, it talks about ascending. It says transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, and preparing for union. You ain't gonna be able to prepare for union if you won't let this situation right here go. It's time for you to let it go. Like I said, physically you probably have separated, but mentally there's no way you could have. What is this? Listen, man. Listen, man. Instant chemistry, like each other equally and having fun. Sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, focusing out. That's what I'm saying. You guys have not let this situation go. You're stalking somebody, you're watching somebody, you're doing something because of the instant chemistry that you guys share. But that's the thing. Remember I said dating and all this and that. You was out there doing whatever the case may be, having fun, but it has to be more to a relationship than just the physical part about it. The physical part, I don't know how many times I have to say this, but it's more to a relationship than just how a person looks. It is. And once you can get past that, okay, they look good. Okay, they're handsome. Okay, they're attractive. But what else do they bring to the table? That's the part that you got to think about. Whenever you're trying to date in a relationship, you got to play chess, not checkers. You have to strategize. Okay, this person might be good this month, but what about their bills? Can they take care of yourself? Because I ain't worried about you taking care of me, but can you provide for yourself? Can you get up and go to work? Do you know how to keep your house clean? Do you even have a house? Who do you stay with? Your cousins, your mamas, your dad? What is their stability? You see what I'm saying? Anybody can make themselves up and look good, but what else can you bring to the table? And I think that's what some of y'all got caught up in or whatever. Now you're in a situation where you're stalking a person, gaslighting, you know what I'm saying, watching sunglasses, things of that nature. And that's not good. That's not good. Because like I said, even though this is a past love reading, you still holding on emotionally and mentally, and that's where this moon is coming in and messing up what you got going on. Liberate, release the chain of the past. Release the chain of the past, but you don't want to do that because you got Axe in the reverse. You're not trying to break that chain. You're not trying to separate. You're not trying to stop the pattern. Then we got Mask, and Mask talks about not showing true feelings, hiding, pretending, diluting, once again, gaslighting. So, like I said, this is definitely a different energy that I'm picking up on when it comes to Pisces, because I'm not used to Pisces, moving like this. This is crazy. This is crazy to me. So I'm gonna just put this over here. And look at here. We got new phase, renewal, transformation, growth, and change of mind with the Phoenix being here. It's so important right now, Pisces, for you guys to get back on track. I don't know why it's so important, but it's important. It's even more important for you than it is for the relationship, because I'm almost feeling like if this is a pattern that you're willing to not break the chain on, it's only gonna get worse. You feel me? And I know I'm being serious because I usually pronounce worser. Then I got to have my kids telling me, Mom, that's not, God damn it, yes it is, because I said it. You don't want the situation to get worser. Shit. Okay? Seriously. At the bottom of the deck, we got wealthy man. Okay? When it comes to current relationship for Pisces, what can you tell us? So we got wealthy man, and okay, and we got main male. All right, so we got wealthy man and main male. Interesting. This could be a same. Ooh, that's probably why. That's probably why I was feeling like I was feeling. I could be picking up on the energy of a same-sex relationship. Because this is some different energy right here. Let me tell you. Doesn't have to be, but man, when it comes to current love situation for Pisces, what can you tell us? In 3 cards, please. 3 cards, please. Look at here. Despair. Despair. I said, who did it? You want to tell me anything? One more for Pisces when it comes to current love situation. Damn, shit. So I was finna say, my arms is getting tired, Lord. Okay. We have despair. We had despair somewhere. And now we have occupation. And we have unexpected income. At the bottom of the deck, we have family room. But right here, we have despair. So I said we had despair somewhere. And it came right back out. It came right back out. So For Pisces, current love situation, somebody with occupation and unexpected income, somebody is, whoo-wee, I'm gonna try to read this a couple different ways, okay, Pisces, when it comes to current love situation. It looks like I could be talking to a Pisces who's working hard, you know what I'm saying, in order to keep a relationship together or keep their mind off of a relationship that they're dealing with. Okay, a conversation needs to be had here with family room being right here. Yeah, yeah, look. So we got wealthy male again, and then we got family room, and then we have distant horizon. So a conversation when it comes to your current love situation, Pisces, a conversation will be had very soon. Okay. This could be like same sex relationship, especially with wealthy man coming back out again, and then we have despair again. You know what I'm saying, coming out twice again. So either somebody feels like in a situation, you know, someone leaves, you know what I'm saying, that unexpected income, that money that I was getting, is going to stop with despair being here. There's going to have to be hold on. There's going to have to be a conversation had. Let me see what the tarot has to say. Oh, shit. At the bottom of the deck, fear, anxiety. What fears or anxiety am I currently struggling with? And how can I confront and overcome them? Anxiety, nightmares, depression, worry, and fear. Yeah. I was just finna get ready and ask for confirmation for this situation right here when it comes to Pisces or whatever. Yeah, like somebody is worried about something when it comes to their relationship. I don't know if somebody is codependent on the other person or whatever the case may be, and they fear like they may be leaving them, and the money that the unexpected money that they was having coming in because of this relationship, you know what I'm saying, it may stop. Let me see. Let me peek a little bit more. Yeah. We have a false person here. Once I distant horizon. Yeah. Either A, if this is a female, there could be a new person in the relationship, and it might not necessarily be it could be the same sex, vice versa. But somebody is in this relationship, and I definitely feel like they finna come in and mess up the bag or something to that extent, and it got you worried. So you already are aware of this on some type of level, Pisces. Then we have how can I approach challenges with courage and determination? Yep. Yep, you trying to figure out what you can do before the stuff hit the fan. That's how I'm feeling with the nine of swords being right here and the knight of swords being right here. Charge ahead with confidence. That's why I feel like this is some crazy energy. Like y'all don't know if y'all coming or going. Why is unexpected income here for Pisces? Why is unexpected income here for Pisces? We got the world at the bottom of the deck, followed by the hermit. It's definitely going to be some type of change. I said unexpected income. Why is unexpected income here for Pisces? Okay, now we have the Justice card, and the Justice card talks about fairness, justice, truth, and balance. You see how I put this card right in the middle? And you guys ended up with the Seven of Pentacles, and it talks about how can I trust the process and be patient in my financial journey. Mm, mm, mm. Patience, perseverance, and waiting. Yeah, You guys are waiting to see what the outcome going to be when it comes to you guys' money, and it's having you guys' worry, and it has something to do with the relationship with somebody being a provider. One more, why is family room here? And then we got the Knight of Swords once again at the bottom of the deck. So why is family room here? Interesting. We have Pisces right here. We have the Six of Cups. Will there be an opportunity to reconnect with someone from your past? Listen, it doesn't necessarily have to be someone from your past, but it's just, will there be an opportunity to reconnect? Okay, to reconnect. Will things get back on track? I want one more card. I just want one more card, please. Hold on. Let me see why wealthy man is here. Why is, damn. Shit, that flew out kind of fast. I said, why is wealthy man here? Ooh wee. I'm glad I did. We have the Page of Wands, and it talks about embrace your adventurous spirit and explore new possibilities. I asked why wealthy man was here, right? And these two cards flew out, right? And remember I said we had two males in this situation or whatever. And right next to the Page of Wands, lo and behold, we got the devil. Lo and behold, we got the devil. Ain't nothing good with the devil. This is something finna be brand spanking new, because we got this page right here. And that's why somebody is worried about what the outcome gonna be. And I don't know how good it's gonna be, because for you, because we have the Empress right here, right? And it talks about abundance. Remember early on when I was doing the reading up here, and it talked about abundance, and it came out in the reverse, but I said I was going to flip it out in the correct position. We got abundance right here again with the Three of Pentacles right here, Pisces. Something ain't quite right. Ooh, woo, 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 woo. Yeah. Now I get it. Now I get it, because now how I'm feeling is like somebody is playing with Pisces emotions, and that's what got Pisces all messed up right now. So now it's starting to make a little bit more sense why Pisces is being rebellious and acting the way that they're acting. Okay, it took me a minute, but damn it, we got down to it. We get shit on down the road, you know what I'm saying? We figure it out. Shit, it's still early in the morning, goddammit. So I'm just put this right here. Well, let's just see what's going on when it comes to future love for Pisces, all right? So when it comes to future love for Pisces, it says give your relationship a chance, okay? Followed by heart-to-heart conversations, right? When it comes to new love for Pisces, Creator, what would you like Pisces to know? At the bottom of the deck, we got forgive and learn. Okay, that's always good. Forgive and learn. And finances and career are interfering with your love life. One more. When it comes to future love for Pisces. Whoa. That was more than. Here we go. It's like, it's damn near like a message for all the cards that have been read. Codependency. When it comes to future love for Pisces, we got codependency. And it says addictions are affecting your romantic life. When it comes to future love. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Followed by finances and careers. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. in your love life right now. Then I just say it seems like I got a card for every situation out here. Release your ex. Time has come to clear the energy and release your ex. And at the end of the day, you guys still got a new relationship coming. Because that's what it say, new love. A new person has stirred up your romantic feelings. All right. Put this right here. Followed by, let's see any hidden messages here for Pisces. Oh, shit. It's in reverse. Yeah. Let's see any hidden messages for Pisces. At the bottom of the deck, I am afraid to contact you. Okay, somebody's afraid to contact Pisces for whatever reason. Okay, they probably trying to figure out how you got about this moon energy right here. I want to feel that way again. Can I get 3 cards, please, for Pisces regarding a hidden message? Two cards is cool. I lost myself for a little while. 2 cards, please, for Pisces when it comes to hidden message. Finding out the truth crushed me, and I love you. I am not available, and I couldn't let you get too close to me. Interesting. So those are the hidden messages right there for Pisces. And you speak to me through music. Music makes me lose control. All right. Now, when it comes to love, within the next 30 days, what is it that Pisces needs to know? At the bottom of the deck, we have number 4, and it talks about rest and rejuvenate. We all know what that is. Rest and rejuvenate. Wisdom. Get back to being who you were in order for you to feel better, Pisces, all right? Because I don't really care for this energy. No shade, but I don't really care for this energy at all, and neither should you. You need to get back to yourself, how you was before all of this stuff right here. Rigmarole. Rigmarole. Within the next 30 days, Spirit, what would you like Pisces to know when it comes to love within the next 30 days? The universe is on your side. Okay. The universe is on your side, Pisces, as they always is. You got to have patience. 3 cards, please, for Pisces. Disconnect from boredom. Come on now. Recognition and reward. We had that out there earlier. Conflict and defeat. You drive a hard bargain. So, this is what we have when it comes to love for Pisces within the next 30 days. We have disconnect from boredom, recognition and reward, followed by conflict and defeat, which lets me know that this is going to be this could be a little harder than expected, but it doesn't have to be. And that's why I said the universe, spirit, basically is on your side. You're going to feel like giving up, you know what I'm saying? Because you probably already so sucked into this rigmarole or whatever. You probably already sucked into it, and you're going to feel like giving up. But disconnect and boredom, you know what I'm saying? Like, but you have recognition. It's all about a balance. Look at this. It talked about it earlier. Disconnect and boredom, followed by recognition and reward, followed by conflict and defeat. Something ain't balanced out here quite right, Pisces. We got number 3 right here, right? And then we have number 3 right here. And it talks about partnership and alliances. It don't have to be that hard, Pisces. It really don't. You have a new beginning with the Fool card being right here. I don't really know what to say. But for those who get to watch this video, you know, you'll know that it doesn't have to be as hard as it may look if you just pull yourself up out of it. The sooner, the better. Okay? You got recognition and reward right in the middle. I said the universe is on your side like they always have been. Any conflict and defeat is going to come from you. You. But the great thing about it is partnership and alliances is right here. Trust. Trust. You had trust come out twice. Patience. And a new beginning with the Fool card being here. With that being said, Pisces, this has been a rather interesting reading for you guys when it comes to love. Please like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel, and thank you. I'm out.